Introduction. The Milgram experiment on obedience to authority figures was a series of social psychology experiments conducted by Yale University psychologist Stanley Milgram. Who is Stanley Milgram? Stanley Milgram was an American social psychologist best known for his controversial experiments on obedience conducted in the 1960s during his professorship at Yale. Milgram was influenced by the events of the Holocaust, especially the trial of Adolf Eichmann, in developing the experiment. Milgram procedure. The procedure was that the participant was paired with another person and they drew lots to find out who would be the learner and who would be the teacher. The draw was fixed so that the participant was always the teacher and the learner was one of Milgram's confederates pretending to be a real participant.
How did the Milgram experiment affect society? Milgram's obedience work sparked an examination of the ethics of psychological research on human subjects and has had a profound and lasting effect on how research in most areas within the social and behavioral sciences is conducted, says Jeffrey Simpson, the professor of psychology at the University of Minnesota. What happened in Milgram's experiments? Participants were told by an experimenter to administer increasingly powerful electric shocks to another individual. Unbeknownst to the participants, shocks were fake and the individual being shocked was an actor. The majority of participants obeyed even when the individual being shocked screamed in pain.
What are the weaknesses in Milgram's study? One weakness of Milgram's study is that the sample was biased. The sample consisted of 40 male participants who were aged between 20 to 50, middle class and white American citizens. This therefore means that the findings that 65% of participants would obey orders to the maximum voltage of 450 volts can only be applied to this category of people and cannot be generalized to other groups, for example females, due to the little diversity within the sample. Benefits of Milgram experiment. Milgram's obedience experiment is one of the most useful examples to illustrate the strength and limitation of laboratory experiments in psychology or sociology, as well as revealing the punishingly depressing findings that people are remarkably passive in the face of authority.